Hey guys, have you guys ever heard of golden milk? It's a recipe that I found on the Secret Paleo, and it's an Indian dish or Indian drink, and it's turmeric and almond milk or coconut milk, goat milk. I even believe you can use regular milk if you like. And you make a paste, and so that's what I'm going to do. You need some water, some turmeric, ground black pepper, but I'm going to use whole pepper today. And then once you make the paste, then you can move on to make the actual drink, because you're going to use just a 1/4 to 1/2 tablespoon of the paste that I'm going to make. And then you're going to add milk, your almond milk or whatever milk you choose, some ginger, the paste, and you're going to simmer it until it warms through. And then you can add seasoning like a clove or cinnamon to the final touch, and then add some local raw honey. But you want to make sure that the drink is not hot before you add the raw honey, so that you don't remove all the properties, the healthy properties from raw honey. Now turmeric, I'm going to add some ginger, and ginger and turmeric are powerhouse spices. They help with inflammation. Ginger helps with digestion. This drink is supposed to help with sleep, weight loss. There was even some claims about cancer, but I'm not going to get into that. But you can look it up, and anything with an itis, arthritis and all those other itis, turmeric has been found to be very beneficial there. So let's start. You guys can Google that, or if you like, I can add some links to it for those who may not know about the benefits of turmeric and ginger. That is a 1/2 cup of water, and then I'm adding 1/4 powdered turmeric. You can use fresh turmeric if you like. I bought this turmeric that is organic off Amazon. Sometimes I buy it from Frontier, but this time there was a good deal going on. 2 pounds of turmeric for like $16, which is a really good buy. Especially I use it a lot in a lot of my dishes. So from what I've seen on the website, you want to continue stirring the turmeric until it becomes a paste. Right now it's very liquidy, and you just stir it over medium until it becomes a thick paste, and then I'll add it to my jar. They say that it will last in the refrigerator for 2 weeks, the paste. And I guess I can add the peppercorn now. You want to add peppercorn whenever you use, sorry for that noise, I know it's nerve-wracking to some people, myself included. So you want to add pepper, freshly ground pepper or whole pepper corns, to your turmeric whenever you use it, so that your body will absorb the turmeric faster. I haven't been sleeping very well, and I've seen this recipe quite a few times, and I said, you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and make it right now. Just stressing out, adulting can be stressful. And my house will be 15 years old in September, so now it's like everything seems to want to crash down or stop working or malfunction at once. I have a drippy faucet, and the washing machine is off balance, and the rubber hose needs to be replaced. And I want to get a new patio screen door, one that is on a hinge instead of a retractable one. And my computer is dying, and just like one thing after another. So me being a Virgo, our brains never stop working. stop thinking, running in think mode. And so I haven't been sleeping well, up worrying, and just all kind of worries, health issues, and all that jazz. So now you guys can see that it's starting to come together. It's very thick, and I would say, yeah, that's a paste. So I'm going to transfer it into this pot and then add 1 cup of my milk to this very pan, so I don't have to wash all these dishes, and then we'll come right back. Okay guys, we're back. I'm going to grab some ginger. Ginger, and I'm just gonna chop it up roughly. I saw on a website that the best way to keep ginger fresh is to, if you don't want to freeze it, put it in a jar of water, cold water, so I'll keep that in the refrigerator. So chop up some ginger, then I'm going to add some paste, half a teaspoon. And I'll take the rest off. And wait for this paste to cool down, and add this also to the refrigerator. I have it on low heat. I can use this to stir. It's still rather warm, so I'll just leave it off. That I should have a spatula, a whisk, but hopefully it'll be fine. And you want to make sure you cool this down before you add your honey. Honey is also another ingredient, natural ingredient that helps with insomnia. So I'm hoping that between the turmeric and the ginger and the honey, I'll be sleeping like a baby. Alright guys, I'll come back. I'm going to strain this, and once it cools down, add my honey and put this stuff away. Okay, so it's cooled down. I'm going to add it to my mug, strain out the peppercorns and the ginger. And I believe cooking it in the same pot I made the paste was a great idea, because it ended up getting the pot relatively clean. Of course, I'm going to have to clean it. Turmeric will stain, so be careful. Let's just squeeze out all that extra juice. I might use this ginger in this morning smoothie. And take some of our local raw honey. It's darker than most honey. And I'm just going to do it to taste. And that's what the recipe calls for too, honey to taste. So. And then add a shake of cinnamon. With the exception of the almond milk, everything was organic. This doesn't say organic, but I reuse the jar. I buy cinnamon and turmeric in bulk from Amazon or Frontier. So You don't have to use organic, but that's the best quality. You want to get the best benefits. So let me taste this. Tastes good. Now, if you're not used to turmeric, it's an earthy flavor. I'm going to let this cool off a little longer because it's still hot before I put it in the refrigerator, but it's an earthy flavor. So someone else may want a little bit more honey. I think I'm going to add a little bit more cinnamon, but I think it's perfect. I hope it does the trick. If you guys have tried this, please let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next video. Have a good night, guys.